Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Awesome Games We Playin'. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to talk about today is Contra Operation Galuga. First of all, I'd like to thank Konami and Wayforward for sending me a review code for this game, and now let's get on with the review. So, Contra Operation Galuga is a remake/retelling of the first Contra game on the NES with an expanded story, more characters with dialogue and voice acting, and different levels. You play as Bill and Lance from the original game, and you do get to unlock more characters as you progress. And first of all, I did download the demo on the Nintendo Switch before the game was released, and wow, it was bad. The Nintendo Switch version of this game was getting hammered by reviewers left and right, and rightfully so, as my experience was the same, with the game feeling like it was very poorly optimized for the Nintendo Switch, and it felt like I was playing Contra in slow motion with a ton of lag. You can definitely say it's like comparing Mortal Kombat 1's Switch version to the other consoles, so after playing the original Switch demo, my interest in the game waned, but after getting the review code for the PS5 version, my faith was restored, as this is an amazing tribute to the original NES Contra with a ton of modern features. So just like in Contra 3 for the Super Nintendo and Hardcore for the Sega Genesis, you can switch weapons at any time, and you also get a nifty dash mechanic and a new double jump mechanic which will help you get out of danger much faster, and other characters you unlock will also have different abilities as well. And one of my favorite features is the new overload mechanic, where you can hold the L2 button to sacrifice your current weapon, and it unleashes a super special attack which is really awesome. If you know you're gonna die and you're gonna lose your weapon, you may as just use overload mode to get one last laugh at the enemies. And you can also play the game with classic one-hit kills or a life meter that lets you take more damage before losing a life and your weapon, but don't get too reckless with this, as the game isn't exactly a walk in the park like the rest of the Contra series, and you could spend credits to get power-ups like having an extra life bar, starting off with more extra lives, keeping your weapon after you die, and so on. And the game can be played with 2 players for the main story and up to 4 in arcade mode, so you can have a blast with your friends playing couch co-op blasting away at aliens. And the graphics are in 3D with 2D side-scrolling gameplay, and they didn't look good on the Nintendo Switch, but on the PS5 and the more powerful consoles they look fantastic, and I do love the new gruesome alien designs. And I didn't find the game to be too difficult on normal mode, and it's way easier than Contra Hardcore on the Genesis, and way easier than Shattered Soldier on the PS2. I would say it's a little harder than the NES games, but on par with Contra 3 for the Super Nintendo. And you can adjust the difficulty level and turn on one-hit kills for a more classic Contra experience. And the game is way better than Contra Rogue Core, which I bought a few years back and never played again since that was a really bad game. And after my first initial bad Nintendo Switch impression, I'm glad I gave the game another chance on another console, because I feel like this is one of the best Contra games to come out in years, and it's a true tribute to the first game, and I hope WayForward and Konami apply this treatment to Super Contra, Contra 3, and Hardcore, telling those stories with more depth and enhancing the gameplay. Although when you finish the game, it's hinting very, very heavily that they may do that. So if you're a fan of Contra, I definitely recommend Contra Operation Galuga, as long as you stay away from the Nintendo Switch version. Now, I don't know if the Switch version was optimized better since its demo came out, but I say get the game on the more modern consoles instead. With that said, I'd like to give another thanks to WayForward and Konami for the review code. And that ends this episode of Awesome Games We Playin'. I'm Ryan, and see you later, gamers. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out these other videos, and also make sure to follow me on social media and check out the official Battle Geek Plus website. Take care.